echo, so we are drawing the Hermit card today. And we shall see if I can do this. So it looks like this is part of the shoulder in here. And then we have the folds of the, so the face comes up, and then from here is a staff. So is it still, are you still hearing the echo? Yeah. So your ex-boyfriend refuses to be an ex? Is that what's going on? Let's see here. We have around this. Drawing is not one of my strong suits, but let's see. So, and you have this big old beard that's here. Hi, Mia. Yeah, so do you live at home with your parents, Zoe? Welcome, Mia. I'm trying to draw here. Drawing's like, this thing looks like a jack-o'-lantern here. It doesn't look like anything real. But maybe that's okay. It looks like a jack-o'-lantern. There's the nose. You know, I'll take it like that. That Halloween kind of look. Halloween looks actually pretty cool. You have two babies. Are you getting public assistance? Let's see. And you'll be back. Your babies are hungry. Okay. Well, we shall see what happens here. Looks like a hunchback. My drawing skills suck so bad. We'll just sort of, let's say, this is like the hunchback. Total hunchback kind of a vibe going on here. Maybe we'll just try to be faster at this. And got a little bit of a shoe here and coming out there, and then we have the folds of the robe coming down, and then we got this other arm coming out. Well, it kind of looks cool. I just not me. I'm just not a this drawing is just one of those skills that I haven't picked up quite yet, and I am really trying to get better at. That's really what I want to get better at. So if you're just looking in here, push the like button, and we got some other buttons that are good to push as well. I'm just going to put those up there and make some kind of a hand-like thing. Oh, it looks like a club hand. It just doesn't look like a hand at all. We'll just kind of go with it at that. Welcome, Melody. Well, that looks good so far. Luckily, I have this eraser here, and so we're gonna just try here and make a protrusion. Maybe she's got like a mitt on. There, maybe we'll work on the mitt later. So on Tuesdays, I'm going to be doing some kind of a tarot-related program. And so kind of get this sort of an arm thing. And maybe it looks like this is his arm here, and there we go. Comes over here, and then got this robe and the folds of the robe. Something like that. Coming up there. Yeah. Well, on front, Crosby 2, welcome. Well, I don't know that you would want to call your baby girl Bill. That's probably not such a great name for a baby girl. What's your grandmother's name? Maybe your grandmother, or you have like a relative that maybe we'll just kind of shade in here like this a bit. Yeah, I know, but maybe you can name her after your grandmother. It's all really kind of dark. And then it's hanging on to this sort of a off on a string here, and it's got a big old lamp. It looks kind of really lame, but yeah. Well, maybe you can shorten your grandmother's name. And do you have was your grandmother special to you? What about like the name Emma? Do you like the name Emma? Emma's a nice name. It's got this you know, I'm not even gonna try to paint that star. I think that's just to draw that. I think it's just gonna be an extreme failure here on my part. And then it has this sort of a lampy cage here and there. You know, that's not so bad. I haven't really done any drawing before. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm kind of okay with this. It's not perfect. Looks like a scarecrow in some kind of a suit. I think maybe I'm gonna move on and I'm gonna move on to my coloring book And we're going to do the same thing again, but we're just going to go right out of the coloring book instead. I think that will make a good thing to do. If I know that if I move this thing over here, all that graphite is going to rub off. Okay, so Emma is a good name. I haven't used this book in a long time, in many months now. And we're going to go and use coloring pencils. There we go. So we'll just go do color book. And I might need to get some of this stuff out of the way. Yeah. Well. Yeah, I can't quite do that, Natalie. I don't have an income. And so I sacrificed my income in order to take care of my elderly mother. Okay. Maybe we want to go do some... What about God? What does that have to do with anything? These are kind of a soft colors here. Well, some prayers for Zoe and her situation, and for Natalie. Hopefully that money can... Okay, what colors should this be? I think I'm going to use these ones here. They're kind of like these soft pastel colors. Has this sort of a grayish tone. How about, Zoe, how about the name Mary? Mary's a good name. I think we'll make his the robe here kind of blue. It's a soft blue, and it'll come in where those heavy lines are, and I'll darken the colors up. I don't have some brown. Yeah, Mary. That's a good name. After Mary. Mary and Zoe. I'm just gonna do some side strokes here to see if maybe that makes a difference in putting the color on. Do I have a darker blue? I do have a darker blue. Let's go roll out some that blue, or maybe that's kind of the same blue too, but if we bring it up a shade, we can come in here. We'll just kind of do some darker colors in here. Darker colors there. And then I got some darker colors still yet. So his first word was yes, and what was his second name? Second word. I think I want to come up and bring this one into, it's all really darky bluey. If I go into this one, let me take a look at the another Hermit example. Just for some other color. It's just really darker shades on top of darker shades. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm going to come in over here and run some darker shades in here. Okay. I think that's maybe a little darker over here too. I've got 3 different shades of blue. Bring the blue up a bit more. Let's get it to work in here. Hello, Jessica. Welcome. Let me get my magnifying glass so I can see. Oh, so the second word your name was Bill. Oh, welcome, Jessica. I am drawing. Yesterday, I didn't do any drawing yesterday, Jessica. drawing in the... Okay, yeah, I am. I'm working out of a coloring book, Jessica, and this is it is a tarot coloring book, and so and so I'm just sort of working on maybe shading techniques, and how I'm holding the pencil and trying to get better control of the colors and so forth. That's kind of what we're doing here today. And then because I am starting my new schedule, and this is what I'm going to be doing every Tuesday. Every Tuesday I'm going to do something that is tarot related, whether it be art or something like that. Maybe if I get brave enough, I might ask someone to come on as like a guest, and maybe I'll have go and interview somebody. That's something that I would like to do. But I don't necessarily feel that brave, and so that but I think I'm going to work towards doing that. Just some variations. All right. So your baby boy's name is John, and then there's that dude John that's coming in here. Yeah. Well, maybe John will show up tonight. So we have a white beard, but maybe we want to give that guy's beard a different color. Maybe it's like a red beard. I think I want that. Big old red beard. So we would have gray hair, but you know what? We're gonna take this old hermit, and we're gonna young the guy up a bit. Wearing blue with a big old red beard. Huh. All right. Here we go. I think I like that. A big old red beard. And then maybe we'll work on the face tone here. I got a lighter shade of like pinkish color here. Let's come in here with that. Sort of a lavenderish color. So that would be crazy, huh? I didn't exactly see what you said before, but I'm going to be releasing another. I released a long play video yesterday, which I'm starting to release more of those. I think we want on this side of it a little bit more darker shadows. And darker shadows. And what do we got over here? We've got darker over here. I'll make that hand here color. This color. So you're taking you're going to the hospital now? To the ER? Yeah. That happens often with little kids. Mm. Mm. I think I want to get... I think this guy needs bright red shoes. Needs a different color to contrast it with all that. maybe this color here. You will add that in, no, this metallic color of, to get a little contrast between everything else. There. Do I have any other blue? Oh, I do. I have a darker blue. Don't I have indigo? I think I do have an indigo. That's brown. That's black. I don't need black for this one. It already came pre-blackened. There we go, my darker blue. And we want another yellow to work on the lamp. A couple different shades of yellow. Okay. So you just got home last night and then, yeah. So you went to the hospital and you took your kids to the hospital? Is that what you're saying? You have the darker colors in here, so really darker blue. And back here, some darker blue. Maybe over here too, to make a sense of these folds in the robe. Well, maybe you should go to the ER then. Or you just go call your mother, and see if your parents can help you. That is what they're... I'm sad now. Oh. No. Okay, we got the darker colors, and I'm going to bring up some colors here. They'll blend in. Try to make some color gradient differences. Maybe it can add some depth to it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's really hard. That's rough. I know how that is. So you're really just on your own then. Here, darker. I'm going to leave that lighter area light. It's really light blue. We will add some more of it in that light blue into there. And that will help to yeah, I know how hard that is. I mean, I lost my father 12 years ago. suddenly in a car accident. Do we have another shade of lighter yellow to go in there? So kind of all around the lamp is light. Oh, yeah. Well, at least you have some help with friends. I mean, that's so you have you have this opportunity to create your own new family of your choice. Because it's very difficult to live in this world without having some kind of family support network. And okay, I'm going to work on those. Oh, it's like on ice mountains. I'm going to do something different, I think. Something different. Maybe some browns. Some browns. Is that purple? I like that purple. Then we got some more browns. We got some silver. I think I got a silver pencil here. Got my blender. So I can come in here and use this blender tool. Oh. I don't know. The guy sounds like he's pretty scary. Is he a scary guy? Hmm. Can use the blender tool to bring the color over and blend it in over there to kind of fill in the holes with the blender tool. Yeah. Just kind of bring the colors up a bit. I feel like I need to be... I'm going to put in some brown in there. Maybe a light shade. So he broke into your house while you were at the hospital. Add some green into it. It just will change the shade of the brown, though. Okay. Yeah. I suppose the cops didn't do anything, huh? A little bit of a little bit more red in that beard just to make it stand out. Fire. I got some more brighter red too. It's funny, I don't have orange in my collection of colors. When I got the colored pencils, I assumed that they were just like paints and I would be able to blend the colors together. Like, my art education is extremely lacking. So you're in Washington and you can speak Spanish. Hmm. Well, Washington State has some good social services there. So you like in the Tacoma area or like Everett, or you like in Eastern Washington? You don't have to say exactly where, but don't give away your location, please. You give the state, that's good enough. I'm not going to give my location away. And there we go. Nice big red beard. I like that. Yeah, well, I know when my little my niece and grandniece had cancer, she was treated at the children's hospital up there in Seattle. Had she was born with cancer and had 3 rounds of chemotherapy plus like some stem cell therapy. Okay, you can retract that. I know where that's at. I kind of know what that's at. I used to live up in Seattle, and a long time ago. One of my friends had a child, and the state ended up taking her child away from her and adopted her child out. And she sees her child. I think her child's like 20 years old now. It was a long time ago. That was I'm gonna make the background, but we want to do it like a grayish tone, I think. We'll do it like this gray. So we have a light that goes into the grayness. Robert, welcome. Welcome, Robert. Just kind of coloring in a coloring book tonight. Working a little bit on pencil techniques. I think I'm going to just take a little bit of the blue and add it into the gray just to darken it up just a little bit, because in the RWS tarot, there is very little contrast between the contrast in the colors between the clothes of the hermit and the background. I want to try to make things stand out just a little bit better. I could go back again. Well, I'm sure that it's you don't need to say your age. Oh, I think Robert has been around for 2 or 3 decades. If Robert doesn't want to give up his age, Robert doesn't have to give up his age. We can all just remain having no ages here. That's I know I've given up my age before, but I'm going to add some different colors into this. Lighten it up. I think I'm going to go to this color here. It's close to that gray. Still watching the babies. Okay, that's fine. Just kind of working on, anyways. If you were to watch this later, it can serve as a sleep aid. Just the act of, I fall asleep often to watching people do art. But I try not to fall asleep on the couch because I end up waking up and it's dawn. Then I get some massive migraine. Massive migraine because I need to get better sleep. And oh, I'm kind of liking this texture of this. I'm really liking the texture of that, using that gray and then this really light pale blue in there. I think I might change the color of his hood to match his shoes somewhat. Because we got that over here, looking at the color scheme. So you're trying to not fall asleep, yeah. Yeah, Bob Ross is good for, but you know, as long as I don't get too excited with my speaking, I have a really calm speaking voice. So they say. We are working on it anyways. I'm not going to add water to this. I can like sharpen up the colors quite a bit if I add a little water to it, but I'm not going to do it because this is really thin paper and it's not meant for adding water to it. So my next program was going to be Friday night at 9 p.m. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. It's going to be random Fridays at 9 p.m. and it could be anything. I might bring out my Star Wars toys again. I probably won't do that. Maybe later. Has kind of a brownish tone to it. I think if I want to go bring up a shade, I wonder if I can do that. Did the gray. You know, I bet if I go in with just a little of this sort of what is this color? Aqua. Huh. So you're crying there, huh? I'll probably do a pop-up, one pop-up, but Friday I'm going to be back on Friday. Wednesday nights, no Wednesday nights. I do a writers group on Wednesdays, and I'll call my buddy who's in the next like 3 or 4 towns over. So are you tribal, Zoe? Do you have any support with any of the local tribes over there? Because Yalm, I believe, is that and yeah, I think I'm liking that. this aqua color in it, lightening up the color of the air. No, can't live stream every night. I do have duties to attend to, and I'm not going to be on Sunday this week because I have a funeral to go to. I had two cousins that got killed in a car. They got ran over. They got ran over like a month ago. So my father and a son, and so their funerals on Sunday, and it's a long ways away, so it's an all day. Take hours and hours to get there. Yeah, well, if I can swing in, I'm gonna come on early on Saturday and do a work on 2 paintings. It might take all day long to do that, so it just depends. But Friday's just a couple days away. It'll go by really fast. I think we can add some yellow into that sky too, because it's illuminating with some yellow in there. It's a little bit over here, just around this, because that is the nature of the illumination here. Some of that other yellow. Just texture the sky out. Has some background. I wish the line work wasn't so heavy on that. But maybe what I'll do is I'll photocopy it, go photocopy from this booklet, and then work on bringing out those values down. So I can do less of that and more. Yeah, I know, I want to do that. So we have that other, well, this was that other color yellow that I had put in here. No, I don't think Robert is still, he might still be here. This thing's almost done. Moto, cabina, moto. Huh? Alright, let's go use the blender on this thing. Blend some of those tones together. These are different pencils. Uh-huh. All the colors are all mixed up now. Let's use the blender. Maybe we'll go in blender tool. I'll just go blend everything together and then I wanted to do something here. Do I have a metallic blue? I think I have a metallic blue. Yellow. And bottom. Don't I have a metallic blue? I know I bought one. Didn't I buy one years ago? Silver. I have a silver. Maybe we could add that color into the hood. Oh, it's 111 now. There we go. Some metallic green. I thought I bought a. I thought I had a metallic blue. These are all art supplies that I got when I was still employed, and that was like 2019. I don't think I have a metallic blue. Maybe it's over here. What is that? That's a metallic blue. All right. Metallic blue. I'm going to add that into here. Just in some spots here. Kind of like that jagged line. Mm-hmm. Alright, I want to maybe add a little bit of... Oh, it's too late for that. We'll just leave it just like this. And, so, what it says about the hermit here, because this is says... The beard is a symbol of wisdom. Oh, I don't need to read that stuff in the book. I'm just going to color. That's all we're doing is just coloring today. Hopefully my blood pressure has started to go back down. Into the normal range. Here, I think we'll do another one. Let's look for one that's simple. Not too much color here, but Hangman. Could do Hangman. Yeah, let's do Hangman. Put these cards, we'll just leave the Hermit there. I'll come in and pull the Hangman out for my color schemes. I'm just trying to get these colors in my head. Just going on to the next card. And there we go. That's the one we'll do. Colors. Getting the colors there. And we've got red and blue. And then this is sort of a brownish color. So, alright. I think I want to go with that metallic blue that I was working out with. Here. Because he looks like he's kind of shiny. So he's got a shiny tone to him. I think I can do this in like a half an hour. It is a cute picture. Oh. So your sister was speaking Japanese. Looks like we'll have some of this color down into here. This is this guy that's just hanging around and become illuminated in the illumination department. And we're doing a different shade of blue, like this lighter blue. Let's go add a different kind of a... I have 10 minutes. Alright, well, I don't think I can do it in 10 minutes, but I have like another 20 minutes of lights left. And let's just start up with this color. So do you have any family that lives in your area, Zoe? I feel like this needs to have, though it's red here, I feel like it needs to have purple pants. There's a dark blue. And the folds of the kind of a darker blue here, richer blue. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. We are gonna go. What am I gonna do here? I had just the color. I saw that color that I wanted to do for my pants. Hmm. Can I use this color for skin? I can, and I will. I feel like it needs to be like purple. There we go. That was what I wanted for pants. So they were in an incubator, so they were premature. Hmm. So I'm going to come with this purple pants. But we'll put some red into it just to give it some contrast and blend it in. Wait, I got another shade of that purple. Can't use purple, well, that doesn't make much sense. Right here. Is your bed purple? Hmm. Maybe. Add this color into there. Some red. And just blend it down. A little bit there. Some of that metallic blue. Just a little bit. Use my bed to color. No, that's not going to color on my bed. But we want to go work on what kind of shoes the guy's going to have. What color shoes? Over there, he's got kind of yellowish or earth tones. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Yellow shoes. Bright yellow shoes, huh? Color of the sun. Kind of surrounded here by that color, but I was going to make a tone for facial tones. Is that like SpongeBob or some kind of a sponge character? I really don't understand emojis. I've used them a bit, but I don't really understand them. My bed color is gold. It is the same as gold. I'm going to run this color for the base color into the face. Kind of a darker color. And then maybe we'll go add, no, I'm not going to add that to it. This is not quite a natural shade of skin tone. You know what? I want red hair again. The color of fire. Oh, okay. All right, well. Kind of got that thing going on there. And then we got that background, kind of this wood, the color of wood. this tie here. Red for the background. I think I'm gonna have some red in it, but I think it'll probably be more like I'm thinking more like a bluish, maybe a light blue. I don't know. I haven't got that far yet, Zoe. Maybe a little bit of red in there. Probably use one of these colors. Maybe we'll just start with this. It's kind of red. Let's go in here, the first coat of the color. Can't really see it much in there, but you know what? It's there. So it kind of goes in there. We have really a light, sort of a whatever color that is. I don't know what color that is. Start in there with that. And then come up a different shade, like this shade here. That was light pink. Well, light pink had red in it, so. It's kind of dirty, this color. I almost want to go to one of those pastel crayons. No, we were sticking to colored pencils for the whole trip today. Red. Well, there's red in it. We'll put a little red in it soon, but not quite yet. I'm just layering colors in it now. So there's kind of there. They're kind of there, but not really there. Lots of red. Let's go up another color. Go up to this one now. kind of floated in there. Got this pinkish hue up there, like that. Let's go a little darker up there. Background. Here we go. It's got red in it here. Need to get the angle right. Well, be patient. Be patient. Here we go. There's that. That's as much red as I'm gonna do. Get more blue down here. All right. Good night. Thank you for hanging out here, Zoe. I'll be back on at 9 on Friday, guaranteed. I might do a pop-up on Thursday. It all just depends on my duties. All right. Good night. I'll say some prayers for you, Zoe. Well, I I'll probably open this book back up next week. Next Tuesday. Maybe Friday I'll work on my the cards, some cards. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do Friday. I'm gonna add in all this yellow into the top around the head. Peekaboo. I like that yellow in here, which looks really good. I'm going to attempt to do 4 paintings this week between now and Saturday. So so one of the days will be probably a big long session. I might try for a long session on Saturday. Maybe Friday. I don't know. I really don't know. And so we have it here. Looks like it's a sunset. Well, maybe just a little bit more. This down here. Some illumination. It's right around the legs. Okay. Thank you. There we go. I'm going to just use the blender now. Well, I got one last thing to do. I need green. Green, 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 green. Green, 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 green. Green, green, green. Green, green. Some of these go back into here. Here. And leave those 2 colors out. And put those colors back in. And then we'll put the other one someplace else. A little bit more of this darker color. I gotta put some of these things away. All right. Blender. Blender bender. I don't need to blend too much. That's right, I forgot. I gotta do one other area, and then this one is done. So we've actually done a lot today. Got these green plants here. Surrounded by green leaves. I have another color green in here. Go back in there with this. Actually, it's a gold color. So if you're new watching in, this is me. That's what today is. There's a couple buttons you could push if you want to. If not, that's okay too. Put them over there for now. Today's Tarot Tuesday. And as you can see, we are working on tarot. Well, it's got all the red it's going to go into it, Zoe. So I'm just about ready to call it a night here. And I think that's as good as I can get it here. I don't know. Maybe the next time. There's a lot of red in it. Let's put that over here, out of the way. Needs more green. More green. More green. This is what gold. It's actually yellow. All right. I'm gonna call it a night here. And put everything away. I need more practice with the other tools. The drawing tools, which I just have like almost zero experience with. I could have put this one in here too, but maybe not. It's just going to get graphite all over it, so I better not. And we'll put this stuff away here. What's that stuff down there? Some half-finished project. Yep, that's what exactly is down there. A half-finished project. Put the card away. I'm going to do some shuffling. A little shuffling here. Play some solitaire. Let's see here. Yeah. Something's taking you away, huh? Consciousness is... You fed them and everything, but they're crying. Well, that happens. Just need to shuffle these up really good. Oh, some things just fell out. Snorkeled them and they went... Well, I don't know what to say. You're the expert. You take them to school with you? So they didn't come with an instruction manual? I thought they came... Yeah. They didn't come with an instruction manual? Some shuffling practice. I need shuffling practice. I'm going to do a painting. The next thing I'm going to do this week is a painting. Except on random Friday, I don't know what I'm going to do Friday night at 9, but I am going to do something. Let's see. What do we got here? Let me try these answer cards again. I'm going to probably work on, I don't know what I'm going to do. Random Friday is at 9 p.m. I can make something. I have some paintings in the works planned. Okay. If I have the chance, I will do a pop-up on Friday afternoon. Wait, I was supposed to call David on Friday afternoon. We'll see, maybe Thursday afternoon, a pop-up. Early in the day. I'm going to do my light. You watch some of my videos every day. I might be posting a new video tomorrow. I think I'm going to try to post a new video tomorrow. I have a few that I'm working on. But anyways, you know what? Thank you for watching my videos anyways. Well, 2 of Cups. It's about partnership. Well, you know what? I gotta go. Oh, well, how about if I'll read you a poem? I'll read you a poem and then I'll a poem or two. Would you like that? And then I can I'll end the stream. So I wrote this in 1997. A long time ago. Jesus in the afternoon. Well, there's some people who would like me to come on around 3 o'clock. There's like there's people who want me to come on around 3 o'clock. I don't want to read those poems, they're too dark. I want that one. Thursday, probably around 3 o'clock. Yeah, but I can only come on for a short time. It just depends. Yeah, I don't want to read these poems. I like these poems better. Page 6. The translation of personal nature, doubt struck in the red box. The woman, he writes, felt a chill, aware. No more unfortunate years, cohabitating with confessions, pointing down, spellbound, trying to decipher. Page 7. In the garden, sing of a heat wave, flowers breathe strength, time, a shower of rain, the buzz of a bee, audible, still air, monotonous sound, a relieved sigh, alighted, watched, the mouth of the flower, her hands shelling peas. Page 9. A storm in a teacup. Rain, rain, rain against the window, pushing bedclothes back, anxious, anxious, panic, a fork of lightning split the sky. The savage light, darkness fell, another crack above. The house, starting up, frightened, hands stretched out, glowing. The wrath of the gods, the rain started, another savage flash, flash, flash. And maybe we will just try an impromptu poem right here, because it is still Tarot Tuesday. It is still Tarot Tuesday, and I am going to use these prompts right here. The ferryman ferried the woman and child across the lake. The ferryman pushed the ferry across the lake. Pushed a woman and her children across the lake. Inside the boat, the luggage was pointed tongues of fire, baggage that would be best if left behind in a world of suffering. But the ferryman pushes her across the lake to a land of many choices, illusions, realities that are real, realities that are illusion. Maya, the choice is in the clouds to choose what path to do, to go forward, and with the right path comes a leap of faith. Faith moves the ferry forward to the other side, leaving behind tongues of fire pointing down into the ground like swords. All right, well, that was for you, Zoe. A poem written in my tiny tarot cards. Not as good as Jeff at Tarot Ask Backwards, but anyways, it's 11 o'clock here, and I am going to call it a night. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. And if you are just new here, hit the like and the sub button. Support my channel. I'll be back on Friday for Random Friday at 9 p.m. Then Painting Saturday at 9 p.m. Sunday is crafting Sunday, but I won't be here this Sunday, and then it'll be again. And I probably will do a pop-up maybe Thursday around 3. I'm not sure. Depends on life. Depends on life. Anyways, that's it. I'm going to say good night. Bye-bye, and thank you very much for your support.